Hello, and welcome to the Start and Succeed show. For those of you that haven't listened to an episode of this podcast before, my name is Kelly Brammer, and I'm here every single week talking to you about leadership, business, personal growth, and that all important mindset. Now, in this week's episode, I want to talk to you about productivity and share some tips with you on how you can improve your productivity, especially if you're having a bit of a crappy day or a crappy week. Now, the reason that I'm doing this podcast today, I normally do it on a Thursday, today's a Monday, is because today I was feeling very demotivated. I was feeling very tired. I just wanted to hit the snooze button time and time again, and I just couldn't get started. And it made me think I'm not the only one that's been there. We all have those days. So I needed to look at what I could do to make my life, or my day, should I say, a little bit more productive, because I've got some amazing things lined up this week, which I'll share at the end of this episode. But anyway, I woke up demotivated, not really feeling it, not wanting to work, and I needed to do something to switch how I was feeling to get some stuff done because I've got lots going off. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips that I actually have implemented myself today that have really helped me, not just today, but in the past. And have also helped my clients when I've worked with them on some of the limitations that they've got when it comes to their mindset. So first of all, tip 1, I want you, if you're struggling with your productivity today, to think about your week ahead and to give it a framework. So I want you to think about your social plans that you've already got planned in and also your work plans. And I want you to put them in your diary if you haven't already, because that's really going to give you structure and a framework for your week so that you know exactly what you've got going off and where you can fit other things in. Then tip 2 is I want you to think about a primary goal that you can focus on for the week. Now, there's no doubt going to be lots of other things that you need to get done or want to get done. But if you can have one goal that you can look at, that you can say, right, by the end of this week, I want to achieve this thing. It's realistic for me to achieve. This is how I might go about doing it. And this is what success looks like for me come the end of the week when I've actually achieved that goal. And again, this is just going to give you the direction and the focus as you move throughout the week, especially when you have those off days or potentially just feeling not quite sure on what you should be doing. Tip 3 is to then get the juiciest, most, pain in the bum task that you know you have to do, that if you don't do it, you're not going to achieve your goal, and that if you do it, it's going to make a difference. I want you to take that particular thing and I want you to do it first. Now, people refer to this as eat the frog. So it's doing the most chunkiest, not necessarily difficult, but a task that you really don't want to do, but you know you have to do it and you keep putting it off. Bring it forward, get it done, because that's going to give you, first of all, a sense of achievement because you've actually done it. You've ticked that thing off your list, but also it then enables you to move on to the things that you want to do, and then you can get focused. Tip 4 is then to focus your time. So some people call this time boxing. I call it focus time. And that's really dedicate yourself some time where you are not going to be interrupted so that you can focus on the task at hand. So turn off any notifications that you've got coming up, both on your phone and on your laptop or your computer. Put your phone on silent. Close any tabs that are open on your browser that you don't need for the activities that you're going to be doing for the next 30 minutes or next 1 hour. And this focus time is just for you to dedicate pure focus on that particular thing. And I sure can tell you it will help you get so much more done because you're not being interrupted or taken away from what it is that you're meant to be doing. And then the last one, and it's last but not least, definitely, is to schedule in some time away from your desk or wherever it is that you're working. So every 25 minutes, 30 minutes, however often you feel that you need to, get away from your desk, stand up, go for a little bit of a walk, maybe get a glass of water, and just re-energize yourself. And by doing this, not only are you going to be able to connect with how you're feeling, to reflect on the progress that you've made, but also when you come back to your work, you're going to be more focused because you've refocused your energy, you've taken some time out, and you're ready to start again. So, as I say, these are the tips that I've used myself today. As I say, I went from demotivated and tired, and I'm now feeling really motivated, inspired, and I've really got some amazing things done today. And I have a plan of action for the week ahead. So, if you implement those tips, they will help you to become more productive. And I hope then you have an amazing day or amazing week wherever you are at. Now, as I said at the beginning of this episode, I've got some amazing things lined up this week. One of those things is I've got a webinar going live on Thursday. So if you do want some support in terms of goal setting and accountability, feel free to come on board for that webinar. You can register in the link in the comments of this episode. And for those of you that want to come along but maybe can't make it because your time zone doesn't align with mine here in Australia, feel free to register and I'll make sure that you get a copy of that recorded session as well. So that's my 5 tips. I hope you have a productive week, a successful week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week when I bring more tips, insights, strategies, and inspiration to you.